Back to the Future was released in 1985. It has been 40 years since the film first arrived in theaters and became a major part of popular culture. The world of 1985 featured different technology and social norms compared to the landscape of 2025. Today, the digital era has replaced many of the analog systems seen in the original production. This story follows a teenager who travels 30 years into the past using a modified car. In this documentary, we revisit the cast and see where they are today in 2025. We look back at their lives and careers. Michael J. Fox was born on June 9, 1961, in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. He was 24 years old when the film was released in 1985. In the movie, he played the lead character, Marty McFly. Marty is a high school student who is resourceful and accidentally travels back to 1955. His function in the story is to ensure his parents meet so that he does not disappear from existence. The production originally cast Eric Stoltz in the role before the creators decided a change was necessary. Michael J. Fox filmed his scenes at night while filming his television sitcom during the day. Before this movie, he was well known for his role on the series Family Ties. After the film, he became a major movie star and appeared in 2 sequels and other hits like Teen Wolf. He was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 1991 and went public with the news in 1998. He founded a research foundation that has raised over $1 billion for a cure. He has won 5 Emmy Awards and a Grammy Award during his long career. He retired from acting in 2020 due to his health, but remains an active advocate for medical research. He is 63 years old in 2025 and lives with his wife, Tracy Pollan. His performance remains important today because he brought a relatable energy that grounded the science fiction elements of the story. Christopher Lloyd was born on October 22, 1938, in Stamford, Connecticut. He was 46 years old when the film was released in 1985. He played the character of Dr. Emmett Brown, an eccentric inventor. Doc Brown is the person who creates the time machine out of a DeLorean. His function is to provide the scientific explanation for the plot and assist Marty in returning home. He was cast after the creators looked at several other actors, including John Lithgow. Christopher Lloyd based some of his performance on the physicist Albert Einstein and the conductor Leopold Stokowski. Before this film, he was famous for playing Reverend Jim Ignatowski on the television show Taxi. After the film, he continued to play Doc Brown in sequels and voiced the character in an animated series. He also played the villain Judge Doom in Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Uncle Fester in The Addams Family. He has won 3 Primetime Emmy Awards throughout his professional life. He has been married 5 times and currently lives in California. He is 86 years old in 2025 and still makes appearances at fan conventions. He is frequently praised for his ability to play highly energetic and memorable characters. His role matters today because he created one of the most recognizable scientist characters in cinema history. Thompson was born on May 31, 1961, in Rochester, Minnesota. She was 24 years old when the film was released in 1985. She played Lorraine Baines McFly, who is Marty's mother in both 1985 and 1955. Lorraine is depicted as a repressed housewife in the present and a romantic teenager in the past. Her function is to serve as the primary love interest for George McFly during the 1950s timeline. She had to spend several hours in the makeup chair to look like a middle-aged woman for her 1985 scenes. One behind-the-scenes fact is that she won the role because of her chemistry with the lead actor during auditions. Before this movie, she appeared in films like All the Right Moves and Red Dawn. After the film, she starred in the sitcom Caroline in the City, and the series switched at birth. She also became a director, working on various television episodes and films. She has won a People's Choice Award for her work on television. She is married to director Howard Deutsch and has 2 daughters who are also actresses. She is 63 years old in 2025 and continues to work in the entertainment industry. Her role remains significant because she successfully portrayed the same character at two very different stages of life. Crispin Glover was born on April 20, 1964, in New York City, New York. He was 21 years old when the film was released in 1985. He played George McFly, Marty's father, who starts as a weak man bullied by others. George is the character who must learn to stand up for himself to change his future. His function is to undergo a transformation that proves Marty's trip to the past was successful. He was known for his unusual acting choices and intense preparation for the role. He famously improvised the high-pitched laugh that his character uses in the 1955 sequences. Before this film, he had small roles in television and appeared in Friday the 13th, the final chapter. After the film, he did not return for the sequels due to a dispute over his contract and salary. He went on to appear in films like River's Edge, Willard, and the Alice in Wonderland remake. He also writes books and directs his own experimental films which he tour around the world. He has maintained a reputation as a unique and independent artist in Hollywood. He is 60 years old in 2025 and lives in a chateau in the Czech Republic. His role matters today because his eccentric performance gave the film a specific and memorable sense of humor. Thomas F. Wilson was born on April 15, 1959, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was 26 years old when the film was released in 1985. He played Biff Tannen, the main antagonist who bullies George McFly. Biff is aggressive, dim-witted, and seeks to control those around him through fear. His function is to create the conflict that Marty and George must overcome in 1955. He was chosen for the role because he was physically imposing compared to the lead actor. A real behind-the-scenes fact is that he actually practiced his physical comedy to make the bullying scenes look realistic without hurting anyone. Before this film, he worked as a stand-up comedian and had minor roles in television shows. After the film, he returned for all the sequels playing different versions of the Tannen family. He has since worked extensively as a voice actor for animated series like SpongeBob SquarePants. He is also a painter and a musician who performs songs about his experiences with the movie franchise. He has been married since 1985 and has 4 children. He is 65 years old in 2025 and continues to perform and create art. His role remains important because he created a quintessential movie villain that audiences still recognize immediately. Claudia Wells was born on July 5, 1966, in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. She was 19 years old when the film was released in 1985. She played Jennifer Parker, who is Marty McFly's girlfriend at the beginning and end of the movie. Jennifer is a supportive and kind character who encourages Marty's musical ambitions. Her function is to represent the normal life that Marty wants to return to in his own time. She was originally replaced due to a scheduling conflict, but was rehired when the lead actor changed. She did not return for the sequels because she chose to stop acting to care for her mother who was ill. Before this film, she appeared in several television shows during the early 1980s. After a long break from the industry, she returned to acting in independent films and voice work. She also owned and managed a high-end men's clothing store in California for many years. She has participated in many documentaries about the making of the film. She is 58 years old in 2025 and often meets fans at international events. Her role matters today because she provided the emotional connection that started Marty's journey in the first film. James Tolkien was born on June 20, 1931, in Calumet, Michigan. He was 54 years old when the film was released in 1985. He played Mr. Strickland, the strict and disciplined high school principal. Mr. Strickland dislikes Marty and George because he believes they lack character and discipline. His function is to provide an obstacle for the characters in both the 1985 and 1955 timelines. He was known for his bald head and very stern, authoritative voice. He often played police officers or military figures because of his intense screen presence. Before this movie, he appeared in films like Serpico and Prince of the City. After the film, he returned for the sequels and played a similar character in the television series based on the movie. He also appeared in Top Gun as the character Stinger and in various stage productions. He has had a long and steady career as a character actor in both film and television. He has been married to his wife since 1971 and lives a quiet life. He is 93 years old in 2025 and has mostly retired from the screen. His role remains significant because his catchphrase, calling people slackers, became a famous part of the film's legacy. Mark McClure was born on March 31, 1957 in San Mateo, California. He was 28 years old when the film was released in 1985. He played Dave McFly, who is Marty's older brother. Dave starts as a worker at a fast food restaurant and changes into a successful businessman after the timeline is altered. His function is to show the audience the positive changes that occurred because of Marty's actions in the past. He was already a recognizable face to many moviegoers at the time. Before this film, he was well known for playing Jimmy Olsen in the Superman movies starring Christopher Lloyd. After the film, he appeared in the sequels and had roles in movies like Apollo 13 and various television shows. He is one of the few actors to appear in both the 1978 Superman and the 2017 Justice League movie. He has worked steadily as a character actor for over 4 decades. He maintains a private personal life and continues to participate in film retrospectives. He is 67 years old in 2025 and remains active in the industry. His role matters today because he helped demonstrate the film's central theme that the future is what you make of it. Wendy Jo Sperber was born on September 15, 1958, in Los Angeles, California. She was 26 years old when the film was released in 1985. She played Linda McFly, Marty's older sister who is looking for a boyfriend. Linda is portrayed as a typical teenager of the era who cares about her social life and appearance. Her function is to round out the McFly family and show how their home life improved by the end of the movie. She was known for her comedic timing and had worked with the director on a previous project. Before this film, she starred in the television series Bosom Buddies alongside Tom Hanks. After the film, she returned for the third movie, but her scenes were cut from the second one. She appeared in various television sitcoms and films like Bachelor Party. She was a strong advocate for cancer support and founded the We Spark Cancer Support Center in 2001. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 1997 and fought the disease for several years. She passed away in 2005 at the age of 47 due to complications from cancer. Her role still matters today because she brought a sense of humor and warmth to the McFly family dynamic. Billy Zane was born on February 24, 1966, in Chicago, Illinois. He was 19 years old when the film was released in 1985. He played Match, who is one of the 3 members of Biff Tannen's gang. Match is a minor antagonist who helps Biff bully George McFly and chase Marty. His function is to provide physical support for the main villain and add to the threat in the 1955 scenes. This was his very first professional acting role in a feature film. He was noticed by the casting directors for his look and screen presence, even in a small part. Before this film, he had no major credits and was just starting his career. After the film, he became a major star with roles in Dead Calm and the blockbuster Titanic as the villain Cal Hockley. He has appeared in over 100 films and television shows throughout his career. He is also a producer and has worked as a voice actor for various video games and animated series. He is an accomplished painter and has held several exhibitions of his work. He is 58 years old in 2025 and continues to act in both independent and mainstream projects. His role matters today because it served as the starting point for a very successful Hollywood career. Looking back at the cast of Back to the Future, it is clear how much time has passed since 1985. The actors have moved through long-term journeys that took them from young performers to respected veterans of the industry. We remember those cast members who are no longer with us, contributions to this story. Their work continues to be celebrated by new generations of fans. This film remains relevant today because it explores universal themes of family and the passing of time. The cast lives in viewer memory because they made these characters feel like real people. We are grateful for their performances